Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5. And in today's episode, you're probably wondering, who are you looking at and why am I online? Basically, I somehow accidentally updated my Grand Theft Auto 5 version, so it's the updated version, and even though I thought that I would be able to play LSPDFR, I wasn't. So that's why I'm doing this, and I'm basically just going to kind of show you guys kind of the new stuff, I guess. Maybe do a mission or something like that. Not really sure how it's gonna go. Just kind of wing it, I guess. I mean, don't really have anything planned. Just gonna kind of show off some of the new stuff in this update, this little tiny update here. And one of those new things is this. So I was playing the update a little bit earlier, and I don't really play GTA Online too much anymore, so I decided just to, waste a bunch of money and buy this thing with what the online website says are 40-inch wheels, or rims, I guess. Let's see. Custom donk, and here we go. And if a giant motorized junk food billboard with 40-inch chrome wheels in a sky-high center of gravity doesn't immediately make sense to you, it's never going to. So yeah, I don't really have any money right now, as you can probably tell up here in the top right. I mean, I did have two. I had two lowriders. I had the Chino Custom and the Voodoo Custom. And basically, I got money for both of those and used it on this thing, which is quite funny, if you ask me. I didn't really, there was no point. But, I just thought it would be kind of cool. And if you notice, you can see the brake rotors. Those brake rotors, or brake discs, I guess, have got to be at least 22-inch rims. At least 22 inches in diameter. I mean, that's just, it's crazy. I think it's pretty funny, really. That's really the only reason I bought it. So I thought it looked pretty funny. So the only thing I wasn't able to do, I was able to customize basically everything to the way I liked, except for the rims. The rims were the only thing that I couldn't actually upgrade. Obviously, the rims are extremely expensive. Wish Lester would stop calling me. That's not very nice of him. So I guess we can go down to Benny's, and I can kind of show you guys exactly what I did. And I mean, actually, you know what? Let's see if we can find like a parking lot or something. Maybe. Alright, we got this skate park over here. Let's raise the car, and let's see if I can do this. No, it doesn't really work like that, does it? I wish that did, where you could basically turn it into a rock climber. I think that would be a really awesome... Lester, quit calling me. I think that would be a really cool feature. I mean, of course, it's completely impractical to the game. I just think it'd be... Let's see. Nope, I'm just gonna do burnouts next to the wall. I could jump over that, but... And one thing I did kind of notice, maybe it was because I was like on the sand, because I was at the beach with this thing, and one thing I noticed is that when you're up, when you've got the hydraulics all the way up, you don't go as fast. Maybe I was just... Okay, there we go. But wow, did you see that? Let's do that again. I'm spinning. Wow. Okay, look at that suspension travel. Let's just look at this. Look at that. That's great. That's why I bought this thing. Stupid stuff like that. So I guess let's show it off right here. That's a pretty nice picture. Cool. Wow, I guess this really goes low. Alright, so let's see. If I hold and get to the interaction menu, I can go to vehicle remote functions, turn the engine on. And it does have a V8 in it, actually. Nope, don't want that on because copyright. So let's open up all the doors, and you can see I got the twin turbo, which doesn't actually have a twin turbo, I don't think. Ribbed, chrome ribbed covers, engine head covers, and I guess that's it for that. Obviously no rim upgrades. I did get the Sprunk livery. I actually even didn't change the paint. I left the paint as is. I got it green. I didn't even really plan on painting it anything, but I did get the Sprunk livery just because I thought it kind of looked good. And you know, I thought it would be a little bit better than just having a plain old paint job. Now the speakers, I was surprised. I didn't think the speakers actually affected like what you heard, but the speakers actually do affect your... I think it might be that the volume just gets a little bit louder, and I would show that to you, or let you guys listen to it, or whatever the difference, but copyright. And I don't really want a copyright strike on my channel considering I'm such a small channel. So I didn't get the insane install. Yeah, let's go into first person. But just because I kind of liked seeing those things on the left and right side, the far left and right. I don't know. Of course we've got, for some reason it doesn't really make sense, you've got a clutch, gas, and brake, except you've got a column shifter. I mean, I guess it could be at the end of the tree, but usually if you see that, the column is just going to be straight out, and you're also going to have two, not only one. Either two on one side, usually it's one on both sides, if it's a 3 on the tree. Either way, I mean, that's GTA, you can't expect that kind of detail, but, you know. Did get the new speedometers and a different steering wheel. Not really sure why I picked that steering wheel, I just thought it looked alright. Didn't change the seats or the interior, I only made the interior color black, and then I got that 8-ball column shifter. So I guess now, oops, let's get out for a second here. And I can go to vehicle remote functions, that's off, but there we go. Just wanted to shut all the doors up. I did get the topless version, so that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, changed the license plate in the back, or not the license plate. Wow, look at that. That to me is just hilarious. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Alright, one thing I want to try before we get out of here is this. Oh, I did get that neon light in the back too. Oh man, oh, okay. That wasn't very nice. But did you see that the one thing with the Willard faction that isn't very legit is that it really scrapes against pretty much everything, even the back. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Let's lower it and see what it does there. Even worse. Look at that. Wow. So yeah. So I will actually have to. That does not look right. Yeah, those right tires have got quite a lot of negative camber now. Yeah, so I will have to now go to a house or something like that, and that's not legit, to get this repaired. That way I don't have to spend, or yeah, I've only got $9,800, so let me get this thing repaired and I'll meet you guys over at Benny's. Alrighty guys, so here we are, closing up on Benny's. So the actual name for this, for the customization, is the Willard Faction Custom Donk, which a donk is basically when you have extremely big rims, not even like bigger than 22s, which is what I would say the standard, I guess, for like when you're, I don't know, it's kind of not necessarily a standard, but when like you'll hear something that, I don't know really how to describe it. I guess that's just what I hear most of is 22s, but anyway, so engine block, I did get the chrome ribbed covers, so, because I don't know, I really don't care for the painted ones, and I did really want the ribbed, I don't know. And that, just look at that low poly mess. Look at that. Yeah. Those are the engine heads. Or the engine block, I guess. They're really engine heads, but the air filter, I could have gotten, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's not not very good looking, is it? Alright, so I could have went with a chrome air filter, twin air filter, vertical ram pipes, or the swept back ram pipes, but I went with the big turbo kit just because this actually does have a diesel, what am I saying, a turbo in it. Even from factory, this is actually I believe it's a Buick Regal, the real life equivalent, that is, which actually did have a turbo back in the 80s. So I did get a full EMS upgrade. Exhaust, I got the chrome tip exhaust because if you look at it, the big bore exhaust, or the chrome tip exhaust, looks almost identical to the big bore, except I feel like the big bore is a bit more of a chrome tip than the chrome tip is. I mean, I don't know. Obviously no explosives there. Got the power budge hold. I apparently am not a word. Disregard what I'm saying right now. Alright, so we got the power bulge hold. I still can't say it. Got the power bulge hood, even though, you know, but you can see it does say 400 V8 turbo, so it did have a turbo. You didn't even have to put a turbo on it. And you can hear that from when you buy the car, the Willard Faction. No different horns, not really could care less about a horn. So interior, I did get a wine red trim. I didn't change anything. I didn't get new seats, nothing like that. I think if I got new seats, I think my character would like hang his arm out the window. I'm not really sure, but I don't have $40,000 to spend on leopard fur. So trim color, I went with wine red just because I thought it looked alright. I mean, I might change it later on, maybe to white. Doesn't seem that bad. Maybe some kind of like that doesn't look that bad. Something that kind of matches with other parts of the car. Like white would look alright. Trying to see what other colors I could really use. That wouldn't be bad. The diamond blue. Now the lime green matches kind of the rest of the car, which doesn't look bad. I'll say that. It doesn't look bad. But I feel like it's a little bit too much of that lime green. So I mean, maybe that? But, that green interior that doesn't look bad. That's kind of like an army green, olive green is what it is, but I don't know. I like that racing green. Let's go with that. I like that a little bit better than the dark red. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so ornaments. I didn't get any ornaments, not too crazy about that either. And none of them really matched the color theme that I was going with, so sorry for just bumping my mic there. I'm sure that wasn't very pleasant. For the speedometers, or the dials I should say, didn't go with the plain Jane just because they basically look almost identical to the stock. I mean, there are some differences, but for the most part it's just an opposite of the stock dials. So flames, not too crazy about them. I like this style of where the numbers are. Not too crazy about the skull in the middle, but I like the old school skull better than the sun god, so that's what I got. The other ones, just not too crazy about those, and I did like having the white background. Steering wheel, I went with street rod, which I'm not really sure why I did. I don't know. I just thought it looked alright. I might change that in the future if I get some money. Kind of like that resto mod. Starry Eyed looks pretty cool. Might change that in the future, but for now, not a big deal. I got an 8-ball column shifter. Plaques, I got the Los Santos Neon, which doesn't really make sense considering how high up this car is. The ICE, or ICE, I didn't change actually. But these actually do change your... I think it might be the volume of the music, I'm not really sure. Light color, I made it ice white. Lights, didn't change those at all, didn't get any neon. Livery, like I said, I got the Mouthful of Sprunk. Didn't really care for any other ones, and I just thought that the Sprunk matched the rest of my color scheme. Obviously, you've got your loss and theft prevention. Plate holder, I got the low and slow, which, once again, doesn't really make sense. I mean, it's not really low. Wow, that's some FPS drop over there next to this left tailpipe. Got the low and slow. So vanity plate, I didn't get a vanity plate because I thought it would be a lot better invested into a turbo. Actually, I mean, I actually bought the upgraded turbo, but I didn't think it'd be a very wise investment to spend $15,000 on a vanity plate. License, I just got yellow on black. Obviously, I kept my color. I didn't change it at all. It's just the color, the green that you get when you buy it. Obviously trim color, I changed that. Secondary color, let's see, I think that's the black. Yeah, that's the black there. That might get changed, but for now I don't, it's just that little A-pillar there. So, I just noticed, if you look, there's actually the Sprunk Livy surrounding those mirrors. Man, I'm getting some weird FPS drop. I think it's because of those mufflers, or the exhaust. So roof, I got the no roof, just because I think it looks a lot better than with the stock roof, and I didn't really care for the custom roof. There's not really any point, it's just some glass. And I don't want to do that, but I can sell it for a lot less than I paid for it. Transmission, I didn't really find it fit to be spending $40,000 on a transmission. It's not going to do all that much. Trunk, as I said, I got the extreme trunk audio install rather than the insane. I just liked having those two little things on the right and left sides, kind of like that, just a little bit more. So yeah, I mean, the other ones are pretty basic, but these also change your sound perception. So once again, I'd like to show you that to you guys, but I don't want to get copyright striked, basically. Turbo, as I said, I did get the turbo, which does a lot more than a transmission and costs $10,000 more, which, you know. Wheels, obviously I didn't change those, and I didn't even get bulletproofs or anything. Oh wait, no, my bad, I did get bulletproofs. Let's see, tire smoke, I didn't change anything, basically, with the wheels other than bulletproof tires. Windows, I haven't changed, there's no real point really, and that's about it. So, that's kind of what I did with the update. Not sure what you guys did, if you did anything, even if you really care at all. Maybe you hate this thing, and for some reason it looks like I must be on a slope, because my car is tilted one way and the rest of the chassis is tilted the other. Yep, I sure was. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this video, if you'd like me to do some more kind of GT Online coverage or mod coverage and kind of stuff like that. So yeah, maybe I might turn this thing into kind of a series or something. Just because, wow, that's pretty cool. But, you know, let me know. I might start doing mod reviews or something like that. I mean, it just all kind of depends on if you guys would like to see something like that. Maybe I'll do, like, I don't know, top 5 mods of the week or something similar to that. So, let me know if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And this guy's just gonna go right past me, no regards to how much power I have. Let's see this. I'm the dick. Sure. Okay. So yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!